For people of all ages who enjoy the outdoors, one place to be this weekend is in downtown Chattanooga. On Saturday, the Chattanooga Outdoor Festival returns for an expanded second year at the Choo-Choo Gardens and Station Street from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunshine Loveless and Robby Eskridge are the festival's organizers. Sunshine, Robby, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Thank you for having us.
The festival is back.
It's coming back for year 2. We couldn't be more excited.
Tell us more about the experience.
This was a passion project that Robby and I put together that we created to celebrate Chattanooga's great outdoors through a one-day festival. We chose the historic Chattanooga Choo-Choo to host that and bring all the outdoor businesses, recreation, retail, conservation, nonprofits together in one space to encourage the public to come out and meet and greet and figure out how to get plugged into the outdoors. The Choo-Choo served as a great venue in year 1, so we decided to bring it back for year 2 and actually expand into Station Street with even more fun activities. We were able to get 55 vendors last year. This year we have 70 vendors. We had 1 music stage last year. This year we're going to have 2, and I'm going to let Robby talk all about that since he was the coordinator of all that. And we will have lots of food and beverage options throughout I'm going to call it sort of a maze of outdoor experiences.
Robby, talk more about the music.
We're really excited. We think it's going to be a great showcase of local artists. We've got a local venue that partnered with us as well that's going to help run one of the stages. Like Sunshine said, last year we were just in the Choo-Choo Gardens and we had a big, beautiful stage there and it was great. This year with the expansion, we've got a second stage on Station Street. So our stage in the Choo-Choo Gardens is going to be more of a full band setup, and our stage on Station Street is going to be solos and duets. All local artists. Just very excited to get them out there. We've even got booths where the artists will be after their set where they can sell some merch, talk to fans, hopefully grow their audience and get them some more exposure.
We talked about the vendors, we talked about the music, talk about activities.
We're excited. We're going to expand kind of our kids zone, and that's kids zone for all ages, right? We're all kids at heart. We're going to have a rock climbing wall. We're going to have a pump track where folks can bring out their own bikes, skateboards, one wheels, scooters, whatever rolls, and check out the pump track. We will have a mini slack line. We will have disc golf. We'll have hula hoops, bubble machines. We're going all out. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. Each of the vendors themselves will be providing their own sort of activities and engagement opportunities, from bird identification to plant identification to maybe yoga on a paddleboard. I don't know. There's all kinds of things going on. Nutrition through backpacking. Chattanooga is such an outdoor town. We wanted to find a way to celebrate that and get people out connected to it.
And how has this festival already filled in a gap and strengthened that outdoors community?
I would say that Sunshine and I were both very surprised as this brainchild came together that this event did not exist already. And we definitely learned early on as we were talking about it, everybody bought into it and was very excited about it. And one of the common refrains we got was, I can't believe there's not one of these already. And that was our thought as well. So it got received phenomenally by the local community, and it just grew from there with word of mouth and people wanting to get involved. It's been amazing seeing companies, businesses, individuals, friends, strangers, everybody come together and really just get to celebrate and showcase these outdoors.
I will say there was a version like a decade ago called River Rocks. It was sort of a multi-day concept where it plugged people into trail races, running races, to mountain biking experiences that all culminated with a big festival at Coolidge Park. And I remember there being hot air balloons in Coolidge Park, but that had disappeared, and there hadn't really been a gathering of outdoor folks, especially the variety of user groups, in one space for a while. And being in the outdoor community for several years, I kept hearing somebody needs to host an outdoor festival, somebody needs to host an outdoor summit. Robby and I were crazy enough to take it on. So my background in outdoor recreation, Robby's in the music scene. We both had camper vans that we were renting out for folks to rent under the Nomad Be Happy platform. It was the perfect vehicle to invite people to a space to learn how to use those, to go outside, play, and buy all the outdoor gear and just have a good time. So we're really excited about how it's coming together this year. Last year we saw about 3,000 people wander through the venue throughout the day. We're hoping to double that. Yeah, goals?
Yep, I like that.
Yeah, and we're just really excited for it.
And roughly how much was the festival able to draw from beyond Chattanooga around us?
I was able to pull zip codes. It's a free festival, so anyone can show up at any time. No ticket sales per se to be able to track that data, but we did ask we encouraged folks to sign up, RSVP for free in advance to give us their zip codes so we can kind of track that and estimate about how many people are going to show up. We had about 40% that came outside of Hamilton County zip codes, working with tourism to have them help kind of promote to our drive cities. But ultimately, it's a homegrown festival, and it feels like most of our homegrown community comes out and enjoys it. But we drew in a decent amount of outside visitors. I think we fell right in some spring break timeframes for folks to come and experience that. And Chattanooga is such a tourist destination anyway. Having it over the weekend in a really prominent part of town that has just general tourist traffic really helped as well. This year we're doing the same concept. If you RSVP for free in advance, you win a chance to win a 2-night camper van rental, and Nomad be happy to explore the great outdoors in the Southeast, hopefully in Chattanooga. We did this as a way to give back to our local economy, highlighting the small businesses that make Chattanooga such a great place to work, play, and live. And that came in the form of not bringing in outside vendors, not bringing in national brands, using the food, restaurants, bars that are already set up and anchor the venue for folks to eat and drink there and not bring in outside food vendors. So we've been very intentional with that. We've also partnered with New Terra Compost to provide a low waste festival to divert as much as possible out of the landfill into our recycling and our composting fills. So many of our restaurant partners bought into that and contribute to that. Many of our restaurant partners are also donating back a portion of the day's sales to our local nonprofits so that they can continue to do the work that they do, to steward the trails, to manage their lands, whatever the case may be.
And for people who want to learn more about it, want to check it out, the Chattanooga Outdoor Festival, where can they go online?
You can go to the website, ChattanoogaOutdoorFestival.com. You can also go to our Instagram, Chattanooga.outdoor.festival. It's a great chance to see some of the people that are there, some of what we're offering. We've just, I think, completed basically the venue map. We created a good detailed map so that everybody could know where things are, and we'll have that up so that different brands and areas and stuff can be recognized and can be found.
And I would love to give a shout out to our sponsors. Without them, the festival would not be possible. Gearhead Outfitters has been our primary sponsor. They bought in early last year and again supported us big time this year. So they're sponsoring our vendor village. We have the Tennessee Valley Authority sponsoring our Choo-Choo stage inside the venue. Redbud Venue will be sponsoring the stage out on Station Street. We have Lyndhurst and Arts Build and the Tennessee Entertainment Commission all contributed to paying our artists a living wage. Very important, right? Southeast Conservation Corps, Friends of Outdoor Chattanooga all sponsored our conservation area and our networking party. We have the Print Tree doing our signs for the festival and all the posters you might see floating around town. We have the Choo-Choo Gardens, Reagan and Smith, Pinnacle, EPB, and Edgeway Events is giving us that rock wall for folks to climb. So we have many people making this festival possible so it can be free, family friendly for all ages. Don't forget to bring the doggos too. And we'll see everyone out at the Choo-Choo in Station Street on April 5th from 11 to 7.
All right, Sunshine, Robby, thanks so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.